In this video, everything what is wrong with 29 years old JDM Mitsubishi Delica. This vehicle is another rescue. Plus, I'm going to share many useful tips and information about JDM L400 Mitsubishi Delica. Everything in this video. Let's get started. Mitsubishi Delica. It is a project. This vehicle isn't perfect. It is a runner, but it needs work. Let's take a look and I will show you what's up. It is a diesel, known as a tractor diesel engine Form 40. Because she's a diesel, she has an intercooler and a turbo. JDM, and this diesel used on excavators, tractors and trucks, cargo trucks, vans, and Mitsubishi Pajero as well, as you probably know. This is 1994, first year of production Mitsubishi Delica. It is Exceed L400 fourth generation. Space gear, also known as L400 fourth generation Delica, Mitsubishi Express, and also in Australia called a Star Wagon, I think. What is the most important and most expensive part of the vehicle? Right, it's the body, chassis, your frame. And this vehicle doesn't have any structural rust. It has a little bit of surface rust. Well, 1994. This vehicle is 29 years old, and by saying it has a surface rust, it is a little bit on the bottom. Started something which is nothing. It's not critical, and we're going to do fluid film rust treatment inside the frame. This vehicle doesn't have actual frame. This frame is built into the body called a unibody, and no structural rust. You know those Delicas, the front parts of the frame, the longerons underneath the engine subframe, they know to rot. I have a video here, total Delica lost, and this one is absolutely perfect. No rust. Usually they start rusting from inside out. As you can see, the surface rust on the upper control arm, mounting bracket, it's nothing, and it won't affect anything. Most important is structural rust on the lower portion of the frame rail. This vehicle is still good. Around the coil springs, as you can see, no rust. Where the sway bar, connecting link sway bar, it's nothing. It's nice and clean, still solid metal. Sun, moon, and stars, they're all traveling clockwise. Let's start walking from rear left corner, and I will point you what's actually wrong with this vehicle and what needs to be addressed the first time, most important, and less. And yeah, you will see why it's still a project. Vehicle came with original factory Mitsubishi Delica rims. Tires, they were good, but they're old. And as you can see, they have a decent thread left, but rubber is deteriorating. This tire was made, where's the production date? Made in Mexico. And here, 26th week of 2011. As you can see here, it's all done deep cracks, splits, and the sidewall is started separating from the thread, and yeah, not safe to drive. And needed tires, easy to fix, we already have it. And body actually looks very decent. Yeah, clear coated, a little bit faded, not a big of a deal. And as usual, probably 50% of all Delicas have broken sliding door outside handle. As you can see, this one just broke on the bottom. I think we can fix this one, glue it and stitch it maybe, and keep it like that. I have a spare one, it's just black, but this one's original. I like it. We will take care of it and fix it. All right, let's open the door, and you can see it slides pretty good. Yeah, and as you can see, here's a a little bit of a mess. It's the way it came, and this vehicle honestly has been sitting for some time. We have our seats. They're a little dirty, but they're not no cut, barely used. You can see here some paint was spilled and it dried up. We'll take it out, we'll clean it, we'll get inside later. That's what it looks like. This is a spare tire. It can go underneath or go on the back, and the license plate can move to the rack. Let's go up. Nice handle, and feels loose. And we have the two sunroofs, one at the front. This one works, no problem, but this one has to go a little bit up. As you can see here, it's not quite all the way to the front, and I'm not sure what this piece is all about. And someone was trying to use the duct tape, and yeah, as you can see, it still needs to come out a bit. And yeah, got a flash with the roof. This sunroof doesn't leak, which is good. As you can see here, no leaks, no any moisture intrusion inside the cab, which is good. I mean, yeah, we have to figure it out why it's like that. While meanwhile, looking down the broken step, someone was loading something heavy and smashed because it's hollow behind this plastic, and they known to fail. Yeah. Oh, just happened, this thing fall off. As you can see, there's broken latches. Yeah, bulb are there. It's for on and off your door lights. Okay, it needs to be fixed. That's one thing. Yeah. Okay, let's keep moving. Hard to say what was going on here. This carpet is under the doorstep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All screws are missing. Probably all due to mounting some fancy stereo and amplifier and the subwoofers, whatever they had wired like that, hanging here under the seat. It's not OEM. The speaker connectors. We'll remove all that junk. As you can see, here's no stereo. It was taken. We got it like this. There's some wiring. We'll get to it later. Not a big of a deal. Here's an interesting piece of information I found on a passenger door. This is an oil change sticker, and back in April 30th, 2013, which is 10 years ago, this vehicle had 45,131 kilometers. Pretty cool. It's very low mileage. This is a oil filter part number. Yeah. Okay, let's check the what's odometer on it. I know what it is, but let me show you. Okay, keys in, turn to down position, and we have 95,646 kilometers. Yep, that's it. Very, very low mileage. If you take care of Delica, she will run up to million. Yeah, 4M40 is a very good engine. Don't worry, we'll get back to all this kind of destruction later. Let's keep walking. Left front side, same tires, 4 tires, and this vehicle came with a manual locking hubs. This is a ASIN. It is not ASIN itself, it's a UGA, which is a Chinese ASIN replica, or yeah, same as ASIN but not ASIN, but works like ASIN, and they're pretty good. Really good setup. I love it. The problem is they're all seized up. You won't be able to turn them even with a pliers a little bit. Try to assist. No, they seized up. They have to be disassembled, cleaned, greased, put together, and both of them, they don't turn. They just seized. Seems like they have been in one position for so long. Driver's side, this one just moves the hair, but yeah, they need to be serviced. Those are manual locking hubs. We can save them. We'll tear it apart. Will be another video. Put it all together, service, grease it, and make them reliable. I like the idea. It's better than factory automatic hubs, which is totally fine. Nothing wrong with them. But this one is manual. If you lock it, it stays locked. You don't rely on an automatic locking system. Yeah, and the most important part, no structural rust. That's its #1 thing which we're looking for. Windshield has a crack right on the bottom, not on the side of the driver's view, which is fine. There's a chip here and all along the bottom like that. Well, eventually it can be replaced, but we'll leave it for now. This vehicle has been sitting for some time, and you can tell we're just looking on a windshield wipers blades. Look at that, it's all dried up, cracked, they're all gone. It's in the better days. They won't do any cleaning. That's easy, but yeah, that's another small thing. I like the look, but this vehicle is still missing a nice bumper. The bull bar, that famous Delica front bumper, is not in place. It's removed, and here's a wiring for the round fog lights, just hanging like that, waiting for get connected. And this one came with that headlight sprinklers, which is very cool. I have never seen it before. This 95 Delica and it Exceed, it doesn't have this cool feature. I like those. Let's take a look underneath, and the Bose front shock absorbers needs to be replaced. They're dry, they're empty. As you can see, all oil leaked out, not good. And so far this vehicle drives straight, no problem, but I see uneven wear on the front of the tire. It's scalping on the inside. That could be some alignment issue. We have to check the alignment. Yeah, not a big of a deal. Yeah, all door steps are removed. As you can see, they're all they're over there. They're rusted, needs to be sandblasted, painted, put it together. Here's a front bumper with the lights, and look, Mitsubishi, no missing letters. That's nice, I like it. Sometimes you see some of them getting missed. And yeah, both fog lights there. We'll get that one cleaned and painted and put it back. This is my spare, and all front skid plates at the front underneath the engine I removed. I did an oil change. Let's pop the hood and see what's going on underneath. Right. If you have any questions, comments, critics, suggestions, put everything down in the comment section below under the video. I will try my best to answer. Vehicle had a coolant leak. When I got it, I was leaking coolant. It wasn't that bad, but it was leaking. I got it located, fixed. By the way, the video will be down in the description. It was leaking from this bleeder plug. This is a plastic. This is the highest point in your cooling system, and this plug was snapped inside and it was dripping. Yeah, no leaks, no drips anymore, not losing any coolant. I topped it up and it stays there. Yeah, you can see at the maximum mark. Beautiful. Also, will tell a little bit of what I already did. Brand new fuel filter, must have it, must do it first you before you even drive it. Vehicle has been sitting, we don't know when it was changed. Okay, new filter, Baldwin, part number will be down in the description. Brand new batteries. You have to start with the good batteries. This is a Polar batteries, GR24 series, 700 cold cranks. two of them, very good. This Delica came from the northern part of Japan, spent some time there, and you see the dual batteries too. And that Delica, let me show you, came with a single battery, only one. It came from the factory, and yeah, from southern part of the island, one battery like that, that's it. That one has a two. I like the two. Where in Canada it can be really cold. Two batteries, more cold cranking amps. Power steering fluid, it's clean and it's in proper level. No power steering leaks on this one. They known Delicas, they leak at the power steering rack, where that your steering shaft is coming down in where the pinion. That's a problem. That one is leaking. This one is not. I'm happy about it, but if it was leaking, we could fix it, and actually we'll fix on that one and make a video. Moving this way, glow plugs. They're old. They look like they're factory to me. Let me get my GoPro there. I hope you can see. Yeah, as you can see, there's glow plugs, connecting rail, and glow plugs. They're pretty rusted, and but rust is the one thing. They don't work. I know this vehicle has a really hard time starting when it's cold outside. Right now it's plus 25 degrees Celsius. She will start no problem. But glow plugs or glow plug system, we have a glow plug relay, we have a temp sensor, we have a glow plug module, ignition switch doesn't function properly. I haven't troubleshooted yet. There will be another video when we'll do complete glow plug system diagnosis and repair before firing a parts cannon, try to throw the new glow plugs. But glow plugs, diesels, they have to be kept in a top shape, same as your fuel filter and a primer pump as well. Same time when I did a fuel filter, I did an oil change, fresh oil. That type of oil I was using on my Delica 15W40 Rotella shell, and I don't have a skid plate. Here's the filter I got on this one. Yep, Baldwin BD 7028. Yeah, all good. This vehicle doesn't have oil leaks even. That's pretty cool. We'll get underneath the vehicle later. For 95,000 kilometers, this engine bay and engine itself looks like it's a real, and very clean and very little tear and wear. Seems like this Delica didn't see much road. As you can see, even at the back, valve cover gasket is not leaking. They're known to leak there badly, and look at that. There's no even seepage, and the valve cover gasket, they prone to fail. Yeah, look at that fan pulley, clean shiny paint from the factory. Yeah, the fan clutch is nice and solid, no play. Fan clutch is still good, looks like a new one. I didn't see much. See, I'm trying to rotate it. It's stiff. Engine still has a factory EGR valve mounted, but as you can see here, the vacuum line is disconnected, and there's just a screw, the plug-in, and it's not working. There's some pros and cons deleting the EGR. We'll talk about it in another video. There's some good and bad about it, but I know sometimes people just remove put the plugs. This is a second gen 4M40, same engine, but just as more electronics. And as you can see here, EGR was deleted, and yeah, there's a EGR tubing that was going to the exhaust manifold. It just plated here and on intake manifold here as well. Yeah, it was leaking a little bit at the manifold. Yeah, that's no jar. Well, will be topic for another video. Brake fluid is up to the max, no leaks, all clean, nice, beautiful. Yeah, let's keep moving. In cold Canada, engine block heaters must have it. This one came, this is auto market, this is not from the factory, of course. I have a video where this block heater should be installed and so on. I will put a link down in the description, but this one has a block heater and it works. Right, there's not much interesting under the hood. We're going brief. Okay, locked hub needs to be fixed, tires that all be checked underneath. Let's get inside the cab. There's more fun is on the go. Fake fur seat cover, better than nothing to keep it clean. Okay, look at that disaster. Duct tape across the steering column, as you can see here. You know why? Because this handle is broken, it fall off, and just to hold it in place you just have to tape it. Perfect solution, I like it, reliable. All lights are working, your marker lights, low beam, high beam, yeah, everything's working on this side. Now we do the turn signals. That's, come on, but it's connected to the wiring harness. Let me show you the trick. Okay, by the way, vehicle came with the 2 factory keys, which is nice. Okay, let's turn the key to the on position. Let's turn the fan off. Okay, pocket screwdriver, tiny little one, and here's a 3-position switch for your blinkers, for the right, for the left, and for on off position. Yeah, there's a slot. If you push this thing to the left, you can see your left turn signal is blinking. And if you push this one all the way to the right, like that, you have a right turn signal is working. Yeah, and then you set it to the middle like that. Here we go, they're off. To the left, to the right turn signal, and they're working. By the way, all lights all around are working. Yeah, as you can see, no problem. Yep, I checked lights, all good. Well, you sit here like that and switching your turn signals. Oh, not good, needs to be fixed. Okay, another thing, it's stuck on overdrive off. As you can see here, there's a duct tape, best farmer's friend. If you cannot fix it with duct tape, you can fix it anyway. A chunk of wood, there's a overdrive button, there's a rocker switch with the 3 pins, power, accessories and ground, and as soon as you push it you have the light lit and your overdrive solenoid will go off. But normally you stay with overdrive on and let your transmission shift from lower gear with the raising RPM up and get to the higher gear and locked up, and then your RPM will stay lower as possible and will have a higher speed. But right now we'll go 100 kilometers with the 3200 RPM, like over 3000 RPM, because your overdrive stays off. Quiet, that's better. All right, well, I won't point what is working on it because this video will take too long, but as you can see here, we're missing the coffee cup holders and it's in pieces over there and it's all broken, shattered. No stereo. I'm looking for one. I would like to get OEM one, old school one, and keep it all classic. I will have to find, because that one doesn't have it too. Anyway, it was just auto market radio was just chopped off. Here's the adapter connector. It's all doing nothing. Incline meter stuck at minus 10 degrees, as you can see here. Most of them, they just fail. Glycerin dried up or evaporated and it's doing nothing. Actually, it's possible to fix. I will get it repaired. Rest of the things are good. Yeah, like pop those handle covers, some drilled holes. I don't know what was the purpose of it, but we might just replace this panel of the A-pillar. Otherwise it's okay, it doesn't bother me. Sunroof, this one works. Keep it cooler. Yeah, let's jump on the back. I will show you more interesting broken stuff. Yeah, Mitsubishi favorite Super Select works great, tested, e-brake. Rest of the stuff is okay. Yeah, let's focus on what's wrong. We don't need to talk about what's good. All right, here we have a strap. This strap is going all the way to the back door. There's a, see, the back door doesn't have a cover panel. There's some sort of antenna hanging down. I have no idea what it's for or why it's doing that. And this strap is holding this door closed. This is here. Actually, this strap got loose a little bit because this door doesn't close all the way. That lock is staying locked when its door is open. And just a minor problem. We'll get it fixed. Let's open it up. I like an idea with a spare tire in the back, but I have to move the license plate and put a wheel cover because our friendly son will eat it. Okay, let's unlock it, move it to the side. It definitely wants some grease, at least a WD-40. Okay, let's undo that strap and open the door. There we go. Strap is loose. Factory GDM ladder. I love it. That's so nice. Yeah, awesome. Oh, here we go. This is another antenna here. Oh my goodness, that's so weird. Okay, let's open the door. My door struts are strong and solid, but as you can see here, there's some oil coming out. Oh, this one's leaking. Well, they're so strong. Yeah, I have a couple of this as replacement, and this is OEM Japan. Awesome. Okay, yeah, let's take this strap off. Put it there. Why it's stuck there, but we'll get it sorted out. Not a big of a deal. I have a lock. If we can repair it, this one's fine. If not, we'll just put another one and we'll call it fixed. All right. I saw one of this on the roof and called it Add Zest, and looks like it's antenna some sort. Yeah, and I'm not sure what it's for and what it's doing, and probably the auto market was a two-sided tape, and I don't think I need it. I might just remove it. I like this old school curtains. They're so nice. They keep everything private, gives you privacy and shade. Yeah, they're nice and they're in good shape. I'm going to take them off, hand washed, make them clean. I'm gonna iron them. We have also a factory flashlight for this vehicle. It came with it, and look here, there's a factory jack. Those ones are just a regular seats bolted to the ground, and they're kind of not fun. I have a swivel captain seats and easy removable seats as a spare. We'll just probably replace them, but for now we will take everything out, clean it, and then we'll figure out what to do with the seats or not. But yeah, they're here. Overall paint and body is almost perfect, and has a minor little scratches, like you barely see them, but only one tiny little dent at this corner, but it's even hard to see. And yeah, just a little bit, even it can be popped from the back. That's it, only one thing, not a problem whatsoever. Throw the tarp on the ground and then we can just take a brief look underneath. Yeah, nothing very special. The vehicle is holding up pretty good, and as you can see, there's no any fluid leaks. And underneath, surprisingly, muffler was replaced not a long time ago. As you can see, it's not a OEM, and I like it more. There's more turbo sound, the spool, and vehicle has favorite epic Asian AW 3040 LE automatic transmission, bulletproof, reliable, simple. Toyota uses on their trucks, and Jeep Chrysler use it on the XJ Cherokee, and yeah, super simple, super reliable, old school automatic transmission. As you can see here, I have all my skid plates and covers removed. No oil leaks. It sips a little bit at the front, which is normal for diesel. And yeah, as you can see here, everything is pretty good shape. It's a little surface rust, as I said. No any power steering leaks. Almost zero oil leaks. By the way, AC compressor making that grinding, squealing sound. We have to find what's wrong. AC doesn't work properly as well. Let's fire it up. Glove plugs turn on, turn off. We didn't hear relay. Here we go. Relay turned off. And she fired it up. Our overdrive just can't. Oh, now it's off, but it's not. Yeah, overdrive will fix you. And the engine is idling, and it's idling good. Cold idle. Diesel is warming up. No misfiring. Yeah, it doesn't smoke. Engine is burning clean. Pretty nice. This engine is healthy. It has lots of miles to go. We'll take a good care, and it has almost zero to no blow-by. Every diesel is allowed to have a very little. You don't want to, when you take a cap off, it's pumping the smoke. And oh, look at that! Another cap loose is just dancing. And yeah, you can see that good vacuum, and no problem. Yeah, there you go. I use the Stenadine diesel fuel additive. It sounds happy. The good stuff never hurts your diesels if you use it properly. It is a beautiful van. If you think so, leave a comment down in the section below. It has a tons of potential. It's not perfect. It needs a TLC. Take love and care. We'll fix it. We'll get it all done. Not a big of a deal. It has a strong bones, no structural issues, no rust. It has a clean title. First of all, I'm going to fix all the mess with the turn signals, switches. Get that one done. We'll fix the overdrive problem, whatever it is. We'll diagnose it, see what it wants. Locking hubs, we'll get that. We'll put good tires, the shocks, all that can be done, and some sort of minor things. Nothing is perfect in this world. This one's damn is a project. I like first gen Mitsubishi Delica, especially diesel. I think they're awesome. They're beautiful minivans ever built. They're very reliable, simple, and long-going vehicles with a very little maintenance needed. And They deserve to be on the road. And if you like them as well, put a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Very appreciating your time watching this video. Mitsubishi. Some people say Mitsubishi. I think Mitsubishi. CH. Very nice.